the thing that I got from him that was so powerful was he never, ever tried to tell me to do things like he did. He never, ever tried to lead me to follow him, follow the way he did things. He made it clear from early, my earliest memories was he had his way of doing things. And the message was it's okay for him to do things his way
Mhm.
and me to do things my way. It's one of the most powerful things that a parent can do for you is not kind of self-determine what they think you should do. The second big lesson I got from him was it's okay to have vastly different views on life.
Mm.
I am a very, kind of passionate guy. I clearly had a plan that I wanted, early on. You read, I had a life plan. I strive for, for excellence. I have 3 degrees. I mean, my dad didn't care anything about any like that kind of thing. My dad was a guy that he just wanted to be peaceful and just chill. That's what he wanted to do. His view of retirement was sitting down all day and chilling. I could not do that. But that was his definition of success for his life.
Mhm.
And it's okay for him to have one way and me to have another way.
Absolutely.
It's about how do we feel each individually about our lives. And what I love so much, my dad, when last year, when the last time we got to see him, when he was still, able to, interact, I asked him, Daddy, are you happy with your life? Is there anything I could do for you? Anything you want, anywhere you want to go, anything, you name it, you got it. He said, I don't need anything. I got everything I need right here. I love my life. Just think if someone asked you that question, everyone out there, did you say the same thing?
Mm.
That there's nothing you want, nothing you need. You're that happy with your life. That's what I'm trying to help people get to. That's not what Kathleen's doing, not what I'm doing. It's what do you want that makes you feel fulfilled, makes you feel happy. That's what we're trying to get at here.
And you mentioned not just the fulfillment and the happiness quite frequently, but also this topic around self leadership. And you
Yes,
indicated loads of elements of self leadership already, right?
mm,
Taking action, taking charge.
yes,
Now, I appreciate not everybody is in this headspace to think every day about what do I want? Do I feel happy? Being quite reflective about it. And I say it
yeah,
truly without judgment. Now, I wonder how can we support people with their first step they can take to start to lead themselves in brackets
yes.
differently.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. We all have to recognize that there are those among us who are in very difficult situations.
Mhm.
Maybe they're in a very abusive relationship. Maybe they are in a situation where they're being controlled in a way that doesn't feel like they have freedom or agency to do
Yeah.
what they want to do. We have to recognize that there are people in those situations. And what I try to say is this is one of the reasons why I kind of wrote the book and why I try to do the things I do is to influence others to make positive change that eventually helps those people. We all can do little things to help so that those among us who don't have agency can be freed up in some way, shape, or form. The more of us that are making positive change out there, the better the opportunities will be for those who can't do it themselves. So I just wanted to put that out there because we have to recognize that. Um, but one of the key things I would just say, one of the first steps people can take, and I kind of mentioned this before, is just take time to think what you want for yourself. And one of the things I did is, again, I envisioned where do I want my life to be in 40 years? How do I want to feel at that time? What do I want my family situation to be? What do I want to be financially?